What is going on, everyone? I'm DeFi Sean. Oh, different direction today. That is Mr. Pixel, usually on the other side. And we are back for some more Moon or Dust trending. And as usual, hit that like button, subscribe button, share button, repost button. As I always say, whatever button you have to hit to pass this everywhere, hit that button depending on whatever platform you're on. Speaking of that, we're on what? YouTube, we're on X, we're on Twitch, we're in Telegram now. So we're pretty much everywhere we need to be. And yes, hit that thumbs up, Mr. Pixel. How's it going?
Going good, brother. Going good. Back for the last showing of the week. So excited to get it done. Got a hectic weekend ahead. Hold on. Bear with me. Wait 1 sec.
All right.
There we go. All right. I moved you back over. Okay.
I know, almost pulled a Joe and, right. And pointed in the wrong direction for the first time. And then I happened to look at the screen and realize I was on the opposite side today.
Yeah, I know. We were in such deep discussion before. But yeah, man, glad to be back for another Moon or Dust trending. Unfortunately, we did have some issues with the bot over the last 24 hours. It was down for a while. So votes are kind of low at the minute. But hey, we're going to move on anyway. It should be all up and running. And hopefully we'll have some updates as well by next week.
Yep.
But yeah, all good, man. Excited for another one. Welcome to everybody, of course, wherever you're watching from. Keltex, what is up saying? Welcome to you too, sir. Thanks for tuning in. Again, we're, as like Sean said, we're across YouTube, Twitch, X, Telegram, and hopefully soon to be Rumble as well. But
yes.
What about yourself, Sean? You got a good weekend planned ahead, brother, or what?
Yeah, not really much going on. Just kind of, I guess, getting ready for the holidays. Just hanging out with the kids as usual. I think next weekend we're gonna do like Christmas with my dad and stuff like that. So
nice.
Kids got one more week of school, I think through Thursday next week, and yeah, it'll be off for the holidays.
Something like that. Nice.
And yeah, hanging out. Of course, we're never off here at Moon or Dust, or Krypton calls, or Infinion, or Lunar Pump, or anything like that. So we'll be here every day, talking some trending products or projects, talking about the market, having fun. Talking about Red Bull, talking about coffee, whatever it is we're talking about.
Whatever it is, anything goes up here. Nothing's out of bounds. And welcome to Mustafa. Thank you for jumping in, sir. Much appreciated. Mustafa, diehard of the community, no doubt. Welcome, everybody. We're picking up. Our numbers are getting a lot better these days, too, for the trending. So I'm really happy about that. And, of course, anybody that is watching, before we get really going too hardcore here at the moment, just to open up, if you want to get on this leaderboard, the global leaderboard, you need to go and install the Moon or Dust trending bot. You can go to moon-or-dust.fun, which is soon to be changed, everybody. That is soon to have a new thing, or a new domain name, should I say, which is going to be much easier for us to say. We won't be fumbling over it again. You know, this was all, like I said, put together really quickly. So as things get brought to light, and thank you, Mustafa, brought it to our attention yesterday. I was like, you know what? Yeah, you hate hearing it. We hate saying it. So we're going to be changing that to something a little better. But yeah, for right now, you can go to moon-or-dust.fun and you can install the bot right here. You go in there, go to get trending, add mod trending bot, click that. It'll prompt and open your Telegram, and you give the bot the necessary admin permissions within your group chat and get your community voting and get into the top 5 here. And you'll get highlighted Monday to Friday at noon PST, 3 p.m. Eastern. That's 2 p.m. Central, I believe. 5 days a week we do this. So get the bot in and get voting. Also, there are paid options here. So if you want to boost your way right up to the top, you can do that. You can see there's a button right there when you have the bot installed. You can boost your token. There are 2 ways to do it. You can add a vote multiplier for an hour where your votes can be multiplied by 1.2x, 1.5x, or straight 2x. So giving your votes that extra bit of punching power. Or you can just go for a straight tiered boost where you can get up the leaderboard into the top 5, the top 3, or straight to the number 1 spot and take advantage of coming on the show, talking to us, letting the audience hear everything you got going on with your project. We make a little clip after the fact also and spread that out through our socials too to give you that extra extra bit of oomph, I guess, as we go on. But yeah, get the bot installed, moon-r-dust.fun, and get voting today and be highlighted on here. We're building a great audience, of a really strong organic audience, and our own bullish community is also there. So yeah, I'm excited for the next little version of the bot to roll out here with those updates, Sean. But yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people were on over at Killswitch. Man, they don't mess around over at Killswitch. That was tough. And that's what we like. So Killswitch is a perfect thing that, again, as of right now, we just have a good collaboration with them. They're helping us with some back-end stuff. We're helping them with some back-end stuff. They're going to be pushing Moon or Dust. I know Wednesday they'll be pushing our show. We'll be pushing Killswitch. So it's a good collaboration. But we definitely have an opportunity to potentially kind of fold the two brands together potentially. And again, just keep building that media empire. But what I like about them is a short DeFi whole thing is to cut the BS, to KYC you, to get rid of the rug pulls, all that stuff. So they're doing something a little bit unique. We all know that AMAs that you listen to, that host is getting paid to host that AMA. So he's gonna sugarcoat it. He's gonna fluff it up because he's not gonna get paid $1,200, $2,000, $3,000, whatever his fee is, and then go in there and just completely dog all over you. It's a little bit different with Killswitch. And with them, they are asking you the hard questions. They'll kick you to the curb. They're going to tell you if they like what you're saying, if they don't like what you're saying. So it's just, again, while it might not be the production value of what we put on and something as crazy as that, it's just a little bit different. And it's just a lot more entertainment value than your, hey, that's awesome. Like, oh yeah, this token's going to 100x, guys, go buy. Like, just that BS that, everyone's doing because they're getting paid to do it. So at Killswitch, they're rough with them. And yeah, love it what those guys are doing. And yeah, Short DeFi has been someone I've been around for years now. So it's people I like. And again, it's one of the companies that you've been hearing me say about that we're talking to and working out different things with and just continue to grow this whole Moon or Dust brand.
Yeah, and I listened to a little bit of it before. I wasn't too familiar with it. Of course, when you're just in the bubble over here, sometimes you miss some stuff. But I listened to some of it this morning. It was really good, actually. I really enjoy it. I like how it's tough. I can really see how you can just pack this into like an awesome show. And hey, maybe even on video, you never know. But we will definitely be I'm excited to help those guys to kind of build this out. It's going to be like it's going to be a Shark Tank of crypto is basically what they're trying to build here. So, how that can escalate and what that can become with the right exposure, the right market, the right people, and the right vision and drive as well, So I'm excited to do some work with those guys, and I'm excited to have them, helping us too, helping us getting those leads, getting people using the bot, all those things, cross promotion, and they have a great network over there. So that's going to be massive for everything that we're doing here on Moon or Dust, I feel like.
Yep. 100%. And everyone that's here, hit that like button, subscribe button, repost this, whatever you have to do. We got some good viewership. Let's get some more.
It's okay, Singh. I think they recorded, so you could probably go back and have a listen.
Definitely recorded. They recorded them all. Yep.
Yes, and good afternoon to you too, Selena. Welcome. There's our only Rose up in the house. Yeah, and awesome to see you here as well, Titan. He never misses an episode. He's always grinding hard here right beside us. But yeah, so I'm excited to see what we got today. Like I said, unfortunately, our bot was down for a substantial portion of the last 24 hours. So votes are low at the moment. We didn't realize it until it was a little late. But expect to see massive pushes with this bot now in the coming weeks here as we lock in these partnerships. So we've been talking about this, the Fluence thing. And just getting in front of people, because it's great to see, because like I said, like I always say about the Killswitch thing, it's they're smart guys over there and they're reading the room, and they know that creating like something desirable for people to want to go on to be part of is the best way. Like obviously you can use all the algorithms and this and that and try to hone in on the short lifespan of some projects in this space. It's hard to, you got to catch them. It's a very small window for a lot of the time, so trying to catch them. But if you have that net, and then you also have a show or whatever it is, some entertainment factor that's going to draw people in as well to make that even easier, I think they see that. I think they see the writing on the wall. I think that's kind of what looks like Killswitch is going to be. They're talking about it's Web3 crypto entertainment as well. Shark Tank vibes totally. And for now, it just lives on X. But of course, there's a lot of passing traffic on X too, especially when it comes to the crypto space. But hey, imagine branching that out across multiple platforms. And I think that's where we got to go. I think that's where entertainment's got to go if we're looking at like making these things a strong contender or reality in the space and getting to this next level. You got to spread your wings across as many platforms as you possibly can. So I look forward to helping them do that and mess around with some production over there and see what we come up with. Stay tuned, I guess. Watch this space, as they would say.
Yep. Because like I said, they're good partners to have. What they're doing is great, and we'll definitely be announcing some more stuff as we move forward.
Yeah, anybody that's go ahead. Sorry, Sean.
No. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, anybody that's watching right now, Kurumi, Fapcoin, we got Moon or Dust course, Biokrypt, and Infinion are up here too. So if anybody from any of these projects do want to come on today, just let us know. Get in contact with us. And again, like I said, the V2 version of the bot's going to be, well, close to the V2 version, but these little additions will be giving us the ability to like tap right into any Telegram that has the bot and be able to kind of get them in a lot easier, give them a link for the developer or whatever community representative wants to come on talk about it. So once we get to that point, things are going to be a lot easier, and expect things to kind of ramp up here too. Like I said, once we're on these menus of these big players already, marketing wise, we start getting this bot. Like the number one thing is get the bot into the Telegram. It doesn't cost any money. We get it in, we get them voting, we have the exposure, we have the link, we have the line, the direct line to the community, and then we can start like really. I think you'll see things accelerate a whole lot. Of course, the market's down too right now. Sean, we got some market talk. Let's talk about the market right now and some crypto over Red Bull. Huh?
Of course, go check out Crypto Over Red Bull. My latest episode is the Red Bull Roundup, craziest crypto stories this week. It's on Spotify. Apple is being Apple. I uploaded it like 4 hours ago on Apple, and it's still not on there yet. Sometimes Apple does that. We all know through everything that we do here, Apple can be a pain in the ass. But yeah, I go over the top 3 bullish stories of the week, top 3 bear stories of the week, and the top 3 WTF stories of the week. And then I also give my opinion on each one of them. But a pretty cool little thing I'm trying to start to do. Maybe I do it every Friday, called the Red Bull Roundup, and just kind of going over some of the top and craziest stories. Like I said, just been having a lot of fun with the podcast and covering different things. And yeah, it seems to be people are enjoying that route rather than just doing like boring, market updates and stories. So even the Red Bull Roundup is a little bit more fun than just like the standard one I used to do. And viewership has gone up like crazy since, like I said, I started making it fun and just stopped going over crypto news. Because honestly, when you're in a bear market, I wouldn't consider this in a bear market, but when you're in a down market, no one wants to hear about the market. Like no one wants to hear about that. Now, when you're in a full-blown bull market, that people can't get enough of it, talk about it all day long. So yeah, right now talking about just having a podcast talking about the market, no one's interested in that while we're in a down market. Okay, let's go see. Where's Bitcoin at? 89.9. Yeah, it was at 9. Ethereum still holding up over 3. BNB around that 875. Where's our guy Doge at? Doge is at 13. Yeah, I mean, stable. I mean, that's pretty much where we're at yesterday. And the day before, and the day before, and the day before, which is what we want to see.
Sideways.
So, yeah, nothing wrong with that at all. Let's see. I don't know if I've anyone here any interested in market news. See if we have. I agree with this. Institutional crypto adoption has moved past the tipping point. Like I don't know if I would say we moved past it, but we are right there. Europe is rethinking its crypto rules. Bitcoin has received regulatory approval to operate a banking business. So yeah, I mean, all these big companies, I mean, they're getting a regulatory approval. I mean, it's just all kinds of craziness has happened. Strategies 1.4 billion cash raise is smart. Yeah, I knew about that. They did a big, huge cash raise, allowing dividends to continue through Bitcoin slump without touching its Bitcoin reserve. So yeah, they did a big funding round to get more crypto. Like I said, crypto keeps going in the direction. Strategy is going to be the most valuable company in the world. I think they hold something like just shy of 700,000 Bitcoin. I'm pretty sure they're the biggest holder. So yeah, it's they got at least the biggest institutional holder. I don't know if there's some wallet from years ago that's holding a crazy amount that's never been touched or something like that. But as far as institutions go, they're definitely the biggest, and they may be the biggest holder altogether. Let's see. You got anything, Mr. Pixel? Anyone? Any
No,
messages? Anyone
yeah, I mean,
anything?
I didn't see anything particularly out there crazy. I mean, right now, always in this time when you're going extreme fear to fear in the down market like this, it is ripe for rumor and speculation. We all know how much crypto runs on hype and this and that. So you're always going to have people, and damn, the amount of clickbait and stuff out there as well right now that, you know, you'll see a headline, then you'll go in and read, and it's like, turns out it's just all rumor or this or that, and there's like no meat or anything to it. That happens a lot. But that's people trying to be in there, you know, stir up the market and see if they can make a quick buck as well. A lot of the time, a lot of it's legit. Don't get me wrong, but again, right now it just adds to the kind of limbo situation that we're all in here, I think, you know.
Yep. And this is something that crossed my eye this morning that I got to go set up. So YouTube lets US creators receive payouts in PayPal, which I'm not interested in that. Oh, no, that is it. Okay, never mind. They're talking about the PayPal stablecoin. Okay. It's a platform that integrates crypto payment options per Fusion, so that's how I would have to do it. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in that. I thought it was saying PayPal in crypto, but they're going to be using PayPal's USD stablecoin. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to figure that out and switch my payment method, like for when I get paid on YouTube, because I get paid for views and stuff. Right now, it's just, you know, like an ACH deposit into my check-in. But yeah, man, if I can switch to crypto straight from YouTube, that'd be awesome. And again, just showing you one more thing that that adoption's coming. Yep. Everyone, MasterCard, everyone. Mainstream
Everybody's.
Yep.
We just have to make sure and hope and pray that it doesn't turn tyrannical, which we all know that's what they'd love to do. But
oh, no doubt. Especially
we all know what's going on in Europe anyway. That is for sure. With the EU, they're trying to basically control it all, basically, and you can't basically take a piss. You won't even be able to access to the bathroom if you don't, if you're not up to scratch. But that's good morning. Sorry, go ahead.
That's why we need actual regulation pass into law, not just executive orders or not just the SEC saying, trust me, bro. Like we need, once we get that actual regulation that another administration can't just come in and change with the snap of a finger, I think it's off to the races.
Yeah, I agree. Welcome, Ed. Thank you, brother. Thanks for jumping in. And our boy, Josh. Welcome, sir. Wolf Brawler himself. Thank you. And our guy, Space Cat of Coffee Coin is here as well in the house. Played on Moon or Dust, our microcap edition, I believe. And our boy, SFC is in the house as well. What's good, brother?
Yeah.
And
all coming over from Killswitch. Okay, so let me say something about Killswitch. It would be a hot minute before we would be able to be on it. They're booked through January. So they've already got their schedule planned out. So yeah, it would be a hot minute before we would be on Killswitch. It would be like February at the earliest.
Hey, just to answer that too, because I saw Titan mentioned, will mod go on Killswitch? Well, it's interesting that you asked that because we've already done Killswitch behind the scenes, and technically, right? They understand like what we're doing here already. They're very familiar with what we're doing, what we're building. That's kind of why we're partnering up with them, because they obviously really like it. They like the production value that we got going on. They see many ways that we can interact with each other and collaborate and bring, raise all ships here. So that's exactly why we're kind of announced that this week as well, that we're in talks with them. So we already did it, guys, behind closed doors. Hey, you never know. It'd be good advertising for sure.
And Ashore is going to be pushing our Moon or Dust episodes, our game show episodes. But yeah, like I said, they're booked through January. So there's not room for us right now, even if we wanted to. But again, we're going to actually be being talked about through them without being on Killswitch. But like you said, we already kind of went through the Killswitch with getting this collaboration that we're going. It was just, I called them and was like, hey man, let me tell you, this was a while ago. Let me tell you what we've been up to. And it was immediate, like, oh yeah, man, that's, crypto entertainment. That's actually the route that we're going. So it just so happens to be that, it was just like a perfect alignment. I was telling him about Moon or Dust, and then he's like, oh yeah, that's like exactly what we're doing to a certain extent. So then, we started talking about different ways that we can benefit each other, how they can help us and we can help them. And yeah, we got some pretty good stuff going in the background as a collaboration, and we'll see what happens. Like I said, we're definitely open to bringing in huge partners, potential even like true partnership. So yeah, we'll kind of see as time goes on how we can do this, and hopefully Killswitch be part of the whole Moon or Dust media empire. Because again, it fits perfectly, because it is, in my opinion, crypto entertainment. Like, hey guys, they're coming over. Like, how cool is it watching them get grilled and stuff? Like you said, it's like Shark Tank. One of the main reasons why you like watching Shark Tank, or should even go back to like when the American Idol craze was going on, and what's his name, Simon was there. People weren't watching it necessarily to see the singing; they were watching it because they wanted to see Simon grill everybody. You know, that was like the big part draw of the show.
Train wrecks.
Yeah, exactly. So that's that's part of the beauty of entertainment. So it's just, yeah, as an extra entertainment value, like I said, other than just sitting there just talking about how great that everything they're doing is, even though it's clearly not great. And yeah, I love it.
I remember, actually, it's funny that, because it's kind of peculiar, I guess, that this hasn't been done, but it has kind of been done before. So I remember we've talked to Papa about it, and he, back in the early days, Papa Stonks, he had what was the name of the show they had, Sean? Can you remember the name of it? It was something similar, where they'd bring people on and they'd roast the project.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Papa, if you're watching, no, you're probably not. Let us know what the name, or maybe someone even remembers that's in the audience. But yeah, so they had something similar, and he taught me, or he was, I don't know who was listening at the time around VC, but he was saying that a lot of it turned into like people were getting, so, because you're talking about a lot of money here, right? So people invest a lot of money and they want to go, and even if it's a scammer, right, if it's a rug puller, and they want to try and pull the wool over everybody and get on the show, get the thing, and get anybody in, and then pull the rug. So that was why it was. So they would go on the show, and then what would happen is that because they went on the show, their token would drop in market cap if they ended up getting roasted. So then a lot of the people that had invested in the token would come and absolutely bombard Papa Stonks and loads of other people. He said he was getting threatened and all this shit, because the people that had invested and whoever else, then they'd say, oh, you were in on it. You were part of it. You were in on it too. And you put in your money, and they just make up this completely fabricated story and this and that. So I remember it got messy for him. He told us. But you know what? It's great fucking entertainment. There's no doubt about it. Like, Shark Tank didn't become one of the best shows in the world because it was boring. It was a lot of fun. It was real. People got real investments and stuff. And I'm sure that's the trajectory the guys are going on as well with this ultimately. But anyway, I'm excited to work with the dudes. It's going to be really, really fun as well to kind of get something else, have something else running in parallel with us as well, that I feel like, it's going to be a lot of fun. And to bring it up to where we need it to be. And if anybody is watching, that is the X handle, Assure DeFi. And that is the Friday 5 teams step into the Killswitch arena. Nowhere to hide, no picture text, no scripted demos, just hard questions about why their project deserves to exist. So yeah, that was on just an hour before us today. So you can go and check that out. I think they do it the same time every week. Is that right, Sean? Yeah, it's every
I think Friday. They do it at 2 p.m. Eastern on every Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Yeah,
Killswitch on X Spaces. There you go. Yeah, so go check those guys out, and of course their website as well. If you're looking at, it's Azure DeFi, ASSUREDFI.com, and they offer loads of KYC providers and crypto, big business, multi-step verification standards, helping teams build trust. So they are the, I guess, the gold standard for projects. And like Sean said, he's been through it as well before with those guys. And yeah, we got a great relationship with them. So I'm excited to keep rolling that on. And anything else in the market, Sean? I think we're okay. Anybody got anything else going on in the market that we're missing here, guys?
Yeah, I think we're good.
And hey, Space Cat, don't worry about it, brother. It's all good. It was great entertainment. You did well. You're an awesome dude. What a gentleman this guy was. Coffee kind, guys. Everybody can't live without coffee. We know it.
Definitely
so
not.
Go check it out, Space Cat. Appreciate you, brother. Yes, Mod Media Empire will continue to grow. I agree. It will continue to grow. And I'm excited for it. So yes, today we have Kurumi, Fapcoin, obviously Moon or Dust we talk about a lot. Biokrypt, we've talked about all these projects multiple times again, I know. We're looking to get some new blood in, but we're finalizing some things with the bot as well. We've had some issues, so I know that can be a slight deterrent sometimes, but it's only been live for not even full 2 weeks, I believe, yet. So we are pushing on to the next those little additions and iterations where we can directly tap into all those telegrams that have it. And there's going to be a big push from between us and Fluence and Assure DeFi to kind of push all this out as much as possible and get us the exposure we need. Keep building, the best we can make here. Get the best thing and bring in the biggest network we can create. You're making me blushing. I'm at the gym. All right. Are you sure now? It sounds like you might be working out too hard instead. Maybe I don't know if that's a blush. You might be working out too hard, but push it to the limit, baby. Yeah, you know it.
Yes.
You know it. Did we get someone from Kurumi? Not that I'm aware of. I have not heard yet. I would love if that was the case, but yeah, not yet. So hopefully that does happen soon in the near future here.
Yeah, we definitely need to get someone from Kurumi for sure.
Yep. Yeah, and before we continue here, just to give everybody a quick update also, the Moon or Dust NFTs are live right now. So you can go to the website, moon-r-dust.fun, and click Mint Mod NFT right up here at the top. Once you click that, it will bring you in here to the Mint page. There's only 250 of these bad boys available, running right up until the 20th. That's like 8 days left. They're a Solana each, and you can share up to 20% revenue share from all those things we just mentioned there, from the advertising of the Moon or Dust show itself, wherever that would be, and to also, like I said, building out what we got.
Oh, Mr. Pixel, I think you just went silent.
Oh,
there we go.
Oops, is that better? Sorry, yeah, I'm thinking.
There we go.
Yeah, by mistake. But yeah, all the revenue share model through the trending bot itself, of course, with the boosting and all that. That's one of the rev share angles that we're going to be integrated into these NFTs. And then, of course, obviously all the advertising stuff that we do, because you can sponsor everything that we do here as far as the game show, the Moon or Dust trending. Sean, very, very well versed. We'll be doing token reviews as well, as we talked about. So we'll have a Moon or Dust reviews, which Sean will be doing, straight token reviews. You'll be able to advertise here on the trending show. You'll be able to advertise on the Moon or Dust show itself, the game show itself as well. So there's all those sponsorship options. That's one of the rev share models involved. And then, like I said, the trending bot with the boosting and the vote multiplying, that's another revenue generator for the NFTs here. So like I said, only 250 available. 8 days left, 1 Solana each. Here is the breakdown of the milestone and the unlocks. So once we get 100 sold, there's going to be 5 Solana live burn and earn of the Moon or Dust token itself. And the rev share, which currently is sitting at 5%, will increase to 10% rev share. Once we get to 200 sold, we will do a $3,000 Moon or Dust Christmas special hosted by Sean himself, and anyone that holds an NFT will be in with a chance to play for the $3,000 top wallet. And whatever does not get won will also go to a live burn and earn of the Moon or Dust token itself. And the revenue share increases to 15%, and we start to expedite the version 2 of the trending bot itself. And some of that's been worked on right now. And of course, if we sell out 250 sold, we are going to pay the $5,000 for the CoinMarketCap listing to get Moon or Dust token listed on there. The rev share then increases to 20%, and version 2, we take the actual game show itself out of development and bring in the version 2 and start expediting that and getting that work done. So, based on everything that you see there, we wanted, because obviously the community had been involved in creating this with us all the way. We've been doing live shows, testing out our AI whales, getting all that built. So we felt the best thing to do was to offer the potential to generate revenue right back to the community again. So we launched 250, again, 8 days left, 1 Solana each. Do not miss out. Go to moon-r-dust.fun and click Mint Mod NFT up here and get as many as you like today. There is no limit on the amount that you can buy. So the more you hold, hey, the more revenue you'll generate. Your success, our success will also be your success. And just in case you want to know, minting 2 NFTs per transaction. That's why that says down there. Just to be on the safe side, so people can spam every 2 NFTs that you mint. You'll have to sign a transaction for those. And all the details that I'm talking about right now, you click that little details button at the bottom and this will pop up for you too. And you can see all things I was just showing you there about the breakdown, and everything to do with the NFTs basically. So go over there and check that out, moon-r-dust.fun. Here's the Moon or Dust token, which is currently live as well. And this is the token. Of course, this is 100% community backed token. driving it on. The launch, fair launch. We all bought our own tokens. We're going to continuously be building a treasury ourselves in-house as well. For like the Moon or Dust media operation, of course, it's going to be the only token that's going to be involved. And like I said, with the NFTs, the goal is to get ourselves to the next level and to facilitate this the community token as well for everybody. And just, you know, we want everyone to win here, and we're creating this platform to be able to do that, because damn, we know marketing is expensive, and especially when we're in a bad market, it seems even more expensive. Even the price stays the same because there's not a lot coming in. There's not a lot of liquidity in the market. So this platform allows you to be able to get that exposure that you need without you forking out, you know, a massive amount of money to do it. And the bot to install itself is 100% free as well. And there's the opportunity too that you could be, if you have the bot installed, you could potentially be selected to be on the Moon or Dust game show itself. And you can install the bot up there, get trending, add mod trending bot, install it to your Telegram, give it the permissions, and get your community voting to be highlighted. Okay, there's my plug. Here we go. What do we got? Okay, so first up, we're sitting at number 5, Infinion again. Sean?
Yep. Let's finish up Moon or Dust real quick, since we've already kind of talked about everything. I think, did we talk about the trending bot?
Yeah, I talked about the trending bot.
Okay, got everything.
About the rev share stuff. I believe I did. Hey, anybody in the chat, did I miss anything there? I know you guys probably heard me say it more times. You probably know it off by heart by now, but let me know. Can you repeat the website address 10 times?
There we go. Moon dash or dash dust.
Moon dash or dash dust. Moon dash or dash dust. Hey, Mustafa, I want to blow my brains out. I'm sick of saying it so much, but hey, we got a beauty coming. We got a beauty. We got it locked in. So yeah, thanks for pointing that out, by the way.
Awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure we pretty much talked about Moon or Dust. I just wanted to make sure we were done and just knock that one out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if we are, of course,
solid for yes, Titan. And hey, this is all the Moon or Dust community, by the way. So this is the Moon or Dust token right here. Maybe to finish it off, we can talk about the charter for a minute, Sean, if you want to weigh in here. Because it's important that we do show this, because this is, we all know in crypto, community drives it. And we're constantly trying to build our community, build it around. You need a good token in there. So this is solid. Launched a while back, and it's been on, like, when you see all those tokens right now, they're all on this sideways trajectory, which is totally fine by me in this market. I'm happy with that, but I hope you're getting your positions in right now on the projects you like, the projects you love, before this market really hits and you get a good shot at this next phase here. What are your thoughts, Sean?
Yeah, I mean, chart looks great. It's just consolidating, of course, with the mod and Infinion community. You know, after that volatility was done, that it was going to kind of just, you know, trade sideways. And when all that money starts flowing back in, we're going to definitely be one here, I think, to capitalize. Once I start getting back on it, hopefully it starts getting into alts. People start getting excited again. I mean, again, name something cooler than what we're building here. I mean, I don't think there is anything cooler.
Certainly not anything more fun anyway, because I have to say, like, what and again, we're just so early in this as far as Moon or Dust is concerned. Like, it's, and again, there's nothing else, as far as I'm aware, like it. I think that's why the Killswitch guys were coming over to reach out to us to help them out on that side of things, because I'm sure they haven't seen anything like it either. So, I'm excited to do it. It's a whole lot of fun. All right.
All right.
I think we covered everything.
That was Moon or Dust. Yeah, let's talk some Infinion real quick. Yeah, so for those that aren't familiar with Infinion is, again, what started this whole thing. It's a layer 2 blockchain on Ethereum, completely operational. People are trading on it. There's tokens on it. So check out the blockchain itself. With that, in conjunction, I mean, we have a wallet. We have so many more different things. We also have Lunar Pump Fund, which is going to be a token launcher on Solana. It's got our chats, it's got our videos, and we're working overtime to really get it ready, because there's just so much stuff going on with it. Because I know Richard, one of our guys, I know he was here at least earlier, he's working on a lot of cool stuff in real life to bring people over to it, and that's going to be here very shortly. So we want to make sure it's up and running. Only Rose, we got to get her bonded. I'm actually talking to C Lady and someone else, trying to come up with a plan to really push Only Rose, because we need to get Only Rose bonded and off of there. Then, of course, you're looking at Moon or Dust was born out of Infinion. Moon or Dust is basically the marketing engine that we're setting up for everything that we're doing. And builders build in a down market, and that's exactly what we're doing. All your people that hop in the bull market try to start building, you're too late. The people that are building now are the people that will pay in an up market. So that's our ultimate goal. And Infinion.com, LunarPump.fun. Of course, moon-or-dust.fun. If you want to check out our 3 biggest pieces of the ecosystem. And like we said, we've got the Infinion wallet and so many other cool things that we've done over the last couple of years with it. And we are going to be ready when that market upticks, when we get that regulation, when all kinds of stuff kicks in, we're going to be ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, and this Lunar Pump, for anyone that's looking, this is a soon to be again multi-chain token launcher, multiple options on there, getting some slight tweaks done right now. Of course, Moon or Dust was launched, and we were using the chat a lot, but we're looking to get everything like up to par here at the moment, get the mobile started, get all those things dialed in here, and then we're really going to start pushing Lunar Pump again once those things are taken care of. Because right now, until those things are working correctly, it's not doing any either Moon or Dust nor Lunar Pump a service to like send new people over to it until it's where we need it to be. And man, is it close. Like, don't get me wrong, it's so close to where it needs to be. I mean, we did some overhaul on this from what it was 2 months ago. It's got all the documentation in there now. There's like live AI chat that helps you out, support chat. We got the live streaming. We got the tipping functionality within the live stream. We got the rewarding from the streamers. Like, there is awesome features on this, and it looks beautiful. So I'm so bullish to, like, once this gets to where it needs to be, I am so excited to start like really pushing this again, because this is another awesome piece of kit software that we have. And like, for anybody that's watching, that was kind of what Moon or Dust was born out of, was, all right, how are we going to create a feature that is going to give us some market share in the token launching industry, right? And in that whole scene, right? Obviously, you got your big dogs, you got Bonk, of course, you got Pump Fun, you got 4Meme, a couple of those, and there's new launchers getting launched probably every other day these days, multiple a day, I would say, at this point. But how do you claim that market share? You're gonna have to come up with some kind of a feature, gain the ground on that. So our thought was we would create some entertainment, a game show, and we could utilize the audience feature of the tipping and the rewarding and the highlighting and stuff to like bring people over and have them earn and win money in live in real time and tap into that crypto Web3 kind of live streaming meta that was kind of abundant over in Pump Fund, like, but try to take it to the next level. So that was the idea, that we would build this and bring people over through the game show and bring them onto Lunar Pump and provide this ecosystem for them to be able to launch tokens. They can tap into Moon or Dust marketing ecosystem that we're creating here with the trending bot and all that stuff, and allow people to have a platform to elevate as well as launch their tokens, live stream, and take advantage of all the things that we're building and offering developers and communities and stuff here. So I cannot wait. I'm pumped, Lunar pumped, for this to get to where it needs to be and we start pushing this hard again. But
yeah, 100%. Lunar pumped it is. All right, guys. Yeah, that's Infinion and the extended ecosystem of it. What we got next?
Sure. All right. Okay, I think we got Biokrypt next.
Yeah, let's do a good Biokrypt rundown. Yep, I'll do my quick rundown like I always do. It's decentralized. I mean, I just need to be on their payroll at this point. It's a centralized/decentralized trading platform. Again, go check out my video right here. I do video live trades. And again, if you're still doing the old-fashioned Jupiter and Radium trading, you're losing out. You need to go check out the Biokrypt platform. Get in, get out super quick. They're partnered with Microsoft. Like I said, I did a 12, 13-minute breakdown of everything Biokrypt. They have other YouTube videos, tons of different featured articles where you can clip on them. I mean, Digital Journal, Bazinga, CoinMarketCap, KuCoin, AI Invest, Business Insider. So all kinds of good different places that you can check them out at. 50% of the profit is going to be heading back on over to the token. So that's awesome. Again, that Microsoft and Google partnership. And when they say partnership, they actually got accepted into that grant program. They got funding and different things like that to actually build out this system. So yeah, let's hop over, see if they got anything good going on. Let's see. Stop loss on chain means rep protection. So yeah, you can set everything up, have your stop losses, all that fun stuff on the platform. Every feature on Biokrypt Pro is designed for real traders, built for speed, protection, and reliable execution.
So tell me this, Sean, what is the thing that sets Biokrypt apart really? It's speed, it's got AI integration, and fees are cheap, right? These are the big, okay.
Significantly cheaper fees than like your Axioms and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what's this guy saying? Bull theory. What if the real alt season starts in January 2026? That would be nice. Look at this chart first. So that'd be nice if that's true. So it doesn't look like there's any major new updates for Biokrypt. Like we said, we cover them every day. Can't have a good new update every single day. But let's take a look at that chart.
Yeah, and I think too as well, Sean, given the market as well, everybody's just kind of in cruise control right now. Everybody's just trying to keep their head above water and make sure that their presence is felt. But nobody, like I'm sure I would agree, nobody wants to expend a massive amount of ammo into too much right now because the liquidity just isn't there. So I think everybody is just floating around at the moment, making sure, like I said, they're still visible. They're not expending too much ammo, but when the time comes, the market is ripe. Expect to see massive push off from everybody.
Yep, right around 200,000 market cap. Again, just like all the good projects right now, they're consolidating. That's a big reason why we kind of dialed back Moon or Dust, kind of moving out of that beta-ish stage, kind of dialed it back to the one episode because there's not much going on. It's the holidays, the market's down. We don't need to be spending tons of capital right now. We need to save all those reserves for when the market really kicks off and we can really get that attention. Because again, the point is to build right now, but then we also want to keep the entertainment value there, keep everyone engaged, keep everyone locked in. And I think that's what a lot of people are doing. But like we said, most of these charts, most of these people in the top trending, they have solid communities. They're holding the floor. They're just holding, waiting for that next move up. And of course, with any pre-sale or like most launches, they skyrocketed. They had their dump and they just consolidated. They're definitely still well above launch price. So all good. Biokrypt, one of the real ones. Highly recommend going and check them out.
Yeah, true. Build in silence, capitalize when the market roars. That's exactly what you got to do. You buy
That's
the
how
fear.
You do it.
Buy the fear, guys.
And that's what it. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, of course, like, do your own research when it comes to this stuff. But when you do that research, you do see something you like, lock in. If you're looking at a good chart there, you like what you see, lock in now. Now is the time. Now is the time to not be afraid. Every good trader investor will tell you the same. Do your research in the downtime, find what you like, hedge your bets, and roll the dice and see what happens,
Yeah, institutions, they're accumulating right now. They're buying, they're stacking up. What is retail doing? Retail's freaking out. Retail's emotional. Retail's selling at losses. And then what they're going to do when it starts upticking, they're going to start buying at the top of the candles. And that's why institutions and everyone makes all this money off of a lot of retail investors, because we can't prioritize. When the market's down, and again, not financial advice, but Warren Buffett himself will tell you, when the market's down, that's when you buy and that's when you accumulate. When it's up, that's when you sell. And a lot of people, I would probably say vast majority of people, they do it the exact opposite. Instead of buying low and selling high, they buy high and sell low, because we can't control our emotions. And that's why institutions always win. So,
you know what we call that back in Ireland? Arse over tit.
good way to put it. Like, it's facts. Like, when a down market, you accumulate. If you're an investor, if you're a builder, you build. And then when the bull market gets here, when the uptick in the market gets here, that's when you make money. And if you're a builder, that's when you capitalize. And that's exactly what we're doing. We didn't just disappear. You know how many people, I've done 500 plus YouTube reviews in the last 3 years. And when we launched this trending bot, I can't tell you how many of those people, vast majority, I went back to introduce the trending bot to get them involved. And I couldn't tell you, deleted account, because they're all gone. No one's interested. The people that you see here right now building, that's the real people. That's the people that you need to do your research into, make sure, again, they're on the up and up, because there's no guarantee of it. But the vast majority of people that are building right now, the people that are genuinely looking to do something cool, do something innovative, and all the rest of them that are just here to launch, make money, they're gone. But trust me, they will be back when it's green again. But that's what they do. They run when the market's down and they come back when the market's green. But yeah, it's unbelievable, because I keep folders and stuff just to know who's who's got videos from me, different stuff. And I mean, the vast majority either deleted or, last seen 9 months ago and different stuff like that. So yeah, it's wild.
Yeah,
But
that's
the way
so
it's done.
rampant. It's so rampant, dude. Like, and that's what I was talking about earlier. Is like you have a tiny window to try and catch a project in a community, especially in the meme space. Obviously, when you're talking about DeFi, it's a little different, obviously, because their strategies to build. But I mean, we all know memes is where the amount of volume that gets turned over when it comes to meme coins. So if that's what you're trying to tap into, it is very difficult to hit that exact window there where it can become like something hugely beneficial for what you're doing. So you got to try and, find it, see it in the time. You got a small window to get in there, sell them on something, or get them to install the bot, or whatever it is, whatever the ask is. It's very difficult. Like Sean just pointed out, all gone, or new account set up, new person, new this, new that. So yeah, I agree, Sean. It is tough. But hey, now we're building. And I hope you guys will come along for the ride with us. It's going to be a fun one.
Who we got next? We got Fapcoin. All right, Fapcoin. They're going live on Twitter at 9 p.m. Eastern to do the giveaway that we'll talk about here in 1 second. That's our kids' bedtime, so I'm probably going to be a little late, but I should definitely be there. What about you, Mr. Pixel?
Yeah. I'll be there. I'll be there for sure. And anyway, usually these things don't really get going for at least 15, 20 minutes after the fact.
You just kind of BS for 10, 15 minutes. Yeah. All right, guys. One cool thing that always stands out when you look at this website, this is a true community project with 40% of the supply from the community locked away. Next to unheard of, on not just on Solana, but anywhere. Just shows you how great the community is. They were on Moon or Dust. The director of Fapcoin, Jack, he's been on Jack, right? Yeah, he's been on Moon or Dust. He's been on this show multiple times. Real legit dude. And a lot of times, again, the CTOs are some of your best projects because the dev that launched it to make money, he made his money. He's out, even though he tried to come back. But he's out. And yeah, the people that are left behind are the ones that actually want to push it. So yeah, let's hop on over to that Twitter account. And here we go. Here's what we're talking about. As promised, I'm getting to split the money I want on Moon or Dust, which we've already sent him the 350 with the Fapcoin and mod communities. And the rules, they are simple. Turn notice is on, which I'm pretty certain he's saying turn notifications on. Join Fapcoin CTO X community. So join that right here. And then follow me, which is this account right here. And then also our account at Moon or Dust 42. Drop your best fapping meme on this main post. Winners will be picked live via our spaces, which again, that's what we'll be hopping on here a little bit later tonight, roughly about 5 hours. Like I said, if I'm not there right at 8, I should be there in about 10 or 15 minutes. We kind of looked at some of these yesterday.
Dude, I didn't even know what fapping was. I was like yesterday years old when I figured out what fapping was. Like,
Wait, hold on. I don't know what fapping is. What is it? I never put any thought into it.
Yeah, look at that. Right there you go. Look at the very top, right? That's what
gotcha.
That's why I understand the whole TASUP thing is like a good connection for them.
Gotcha. Okay, now that all makes sense in my head on why like Miss Envious, who was on a show Moon or Dust, is involved with him. Okay.
Yeah.
now I get it.
It's called
I got you.
From the UK or from Europe. It's called wanking.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't know. I didn't really put any thought into what the name was, to be honest. But now that we see that, now this everything they're doing actually clicks in my head now.
That's so funny, dude. You were today years old. I was yesterday years old.
Yeah, you're 24 hours older than me.
Oh, that's hilarious. But yeah, get your best fapping memes in there, everybody, because you could be in with a chance to win some part of that $350. And again, these are both as well. These guys TASUP, they're all on our Moon or Dust stuff. They both have the bot installed. So I feel like we kind of got those guys together. Hold on, what's the comment saying? I know we're about to get ripped here. All right, wait, what? That's enough. Yeah. Did everybody know what fapping was? I never knew.
Is that a US thing? Is that
I assumed it was, but
I mean, I'm 40 years old and I've never heard that term.
Wanking new token launch. Yeah, I mean, I hadn't heard it either. I guess it's something the kids say these days. Fapping. What's fapping?
Could be.
But hey, how about this? Let's check out the man himself. That is going to be giving out this money, and let's see.
Let's do it.
How he got on. taking on the whales. Let me remove this
Let's go.
banner here real quick. And we'll see the man himself, Jack, taking on the whales to win the money in for the competition that you are about to get going. Hold on, do we get a new comment? I gotta say before we go live.
I have a feeling a lot of people didn't know what that meant. Fapcoin, I just didn't put any thought into the name, to be honest.
I can't. It's so funny because we had him on the show so many times as well, and we were both like, "Fapping, what the fuck?" But that's
how old is
jerking?
How old are you? How old are you, SFC? I'm assuming everyone here is around our age ish, between 30, 40. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder what generation brought in the FAP. I'd be curious to know that. I'm signing you guys up for it.
Oh, yes, SFC's 39. That's what I figured.
39.
Yep, my age.
Young pup. What's AARP?
Yeah, look. Yeah, so everyone is today years old when they figured out what fapping is.
Never heard that shit.
Apparently, the younger generation is going to be watching this, shaking their heads like we do at like the baby boomer generation. Whenever I'm shaking my head, when my mother-in-law can't figure out the difference between Wi-Fi and data, it's like been trying to explain it to her for 10 years now. She still don't get it.
Oh, it's discounts for seniors. AARP is discounts for seniors. Thank you. Yeah, get us signed up, dude. I need it. All right, let's check out the man himself. Let's check out Jack taking on the whales here for the competition for the money you're about to win. Kudos to you, Jack. Thanks for putting it back into the community and giving people a chance to win it back. Let's see the man himself.
And we're picking up one more wallet. It's either going to be wallet 2 or it's going to be wallet 18. What are we picking?
Let's go with 2.
All right, wallet 2. Anything but 350. What are you hiding? Nice. $20. All right, this is going to be the final whale call from Magnus, and we're going to go over exactly what that means after our offer, Jack, if you choose to dust it. So, Magnus, what are we offering?
My friend, in moments like these, wisdom often prevails over chance. My offer is $153.
All right, Jack. The audience doesn't like it. He's offering you $153. If you don't take it, you're going to be walking away with $350 or $15. You do have 50 seconds to think about it. $153 to split amongst the Fapcoin in Moon or Dust community, but we get Moon or Dust.
We're gonna dust it, and if 13 is not the 350, then I'll put up the 350.
Oh, very, very solid, man. Love to hear that, but let's go ahead and dust this. And there's just going to be one more thing we have to discuss before we find out. Magnus, we're dusting.
You gamble boldly. I hope the risk rewards you well. But remember, not all fortunes shine brightly.
All right, Jack. You're holding wallet 13. Technically, we're down to our final 2 wallets. So just to make it a little bit harder, you do have the opportunity to change wallets. So we can take 13 and swap it to 18. So are we going to keep wallet 13 or are we going to swap it to 18? The choice is yours.
There's a lot of money on that side, so it makes it almost like 13 shouldn't be it, but I'm gonna stick with 13.
All right. Is the money going to stay high in 13 holding that 350? All right, Mr. Pixel, let's find out what is hiding behind wallet 13. $350, nice. It all added up. Ooh. Very, very good. The Jack and Fapcoin is kind enough to split that with the Moon or Dust community. So Moon or Dust community, hop on over to Fapcoin. I mean, they are a very solid community. And overall, Jack, I mean, how are you feeling? How did you like the game? What are your thoughts?
It was good. No, I like the game show. I watched a couple episodes. I like what you guys are doing. And you're bringing exposure back to the community around your token. You know, I bought a bag as well. And I'm all onto it because, I mean, you got a good community over there, and community wins over everything in the meme coin space.
Awesome. Congratulations, Jack. Congratulations, Fappers. And everybody do please get involved in in that token over there, or in the competition, should I say? Token if you want, of course. But yeah, get involved over there. Let's add this to the stage here real quick, Sean. I think you have Fapcoin up here, right?
Yeah, let's see what they've been doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations. The mod and FAP communities are the winners of that show. Let's see, we started about right here today, and there's just a lot of movement. 53,000 in volume, 1.8 million market cap. This was the start of today, so they are down a little bit today. They went up, they went down. Again, this is organic volume. Like this is solid organic volume, because there's not tons of organic volume in the market, and the fact that they're just pulling in like 50 to 100K volume a day is pretty cool. So yeah, guys, this is legit. I want to say a lot of people watching this are already in Fapcoin, and shot up to what, 8 million the other day. So
yeah, I went to 8 million. So I believe the lore behind it, just give a quick overview, because obviously we've talked about this many times, but it was the same dev that launched Fapcoin, which went up into 2+ billion. That was launched, and I think the dev kind of pulled on that eventually. I'm sure he made his money on that, no problem. But it's something similar happened here. He launched Fapcoin. As you can see there's the post where he said first Fapcoin, then Fapcoin, then Fapcoin launched. I think he pulled out kind of early on that, turned into CTO, ripped the chart a little bit, a nice bit actually at the time, I feel. But the community were like, no, fuck that. We're going to turn this around, and they boomed it all the way up to 8.2 million. I think it was at maybe just over 2 million at the time when he pulled out. And then I believe once they pumped it all the way up again, he wanted to get back in. The Fapper pulled out, yes, he did. But yeah, the Fapper pulled out, guys. No one was expecting it, but the community took over then. They started fapping all their way up to 8.2 million. And it's obviously got a little bit of correction. Someone recently pulled out as well, I think. Man, a bunch of fappers are all pulling out.
Maybe Fapper should join the Saki New community. It's a natural fit.
Oh, bro, that is for sure. So there's a lot of cardboard socks around the place, boys. What the Fap is, right? But yeah, so that's the lore. So the community, it's straight up community driven right now, and you know, they're pushing hard as well. And again, they've been on, they just won, they got a competition going on right now, so please go over there, check them out. The X handle to get involved in that is at Fapcoin_CTO. So go on and check that out. Get involved in the competition. The Spaces is on later on this evening. It's 8 o'clock Central. Is that right, Sean? Or
I believe it's 9. It's 8 o'clock Central, 9 p.m. Eastern.
9 Eastern, 8 Central. So yeah, get ready in the Spaces. Get your memes under that post. Can you pop up the post there again one more time, Sean, please? Just so people can see. So before
we're talking about
the X account for Fap.
Let's bring it back up.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I didn't know you closed it out.
No,
but yeah, so
take a second.
Yeah. So yeah, go and get involved in that. This is the last time to do it. The winners will be announced on the live X Spaces that's on later on at the time I just mentioned. So get your memes in under there and be in a chance to win. I don't know exactly how it's going to go down. I'm sure it'll probably just pick the best memes and spread a little bit of cash around to everybody. So hey, what harm is it? Just make a quick fapping meme. Do you know what fapping is? Yeah, neither does anybody else, but we figured it out. It's wanking, jerking off, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, let's see. The TG is totally 18 plus, but it's a fun time over there. Okay, so you have been warned. The Fap TG is it's hot and heavy. Sounds like
it's definitely 18 plus. Yeah.
Enter at your own risk. but hey, if this is your thing, please do your own research. And get involved if you wanna. Again, we're not giving financial advice here. We're just highlighting the projects that come on. Oops. And yeah, and again, of course, so everybody does understand, it's very possible that people can just install this bot and fake votes. Like you can do that. You can pay people to come into your Telegram. So always, anything you see on the bot, anything we go over here, please absolutely do your own research, look into anything. And hey, whatever red flags we see, we're going to call them out too. Like we're not here to fluff it. We're gonna honestly talk about what we see, and we expect everybody to do the same. Anybody that's in the chat, like you see a red flag, hey, tell us, highlight it too, or do you see something good? Do you see something really awesome about the project? Hey, tell us that too. We'll highlight that as well. So we're going to give as honest an opinion as we can based on the experience we've had with projects in the space as well. But we're certainly not going to be here to fluff it or pander to anybody. So we want to give an honest review. But again, I can't I can't say it enough. Always do your own research before investing in anything that we do show up here.
Yep. All right, guys, moving on to number one, and Mr. Pixel is gonna take it over.
Our Japanese brethren, good morning. Good morning, Japan. Good morning, Manny, and welcome. This is your part of the show, brother. He does some really funny AI graphics. I've seen us dancing more than I believe I've ever danced in my life with the graphics that Manny does.
Yeah, definitely more than I've danced.
Yeah, but it is a lot of fun though, I have to say. And
shout out to Manny. He's all over the place. Comment Moon or Dust on other people's he hustles.
Yeah, he's hustling out there. So please, anybody, if you see Manny dropping stuff in the Moon or Dust Telegram, support the dude. He's working his ass off, making posts out there. He goes on to Reddit. He goes everywhere. He's making the graphics. He's pushing it out there. Help him out. Join in with him. And of course, he is our link to the Kurumi people over here. Kurumi, of course, we've had him on many times. We highlighted it, should I say. We haven't actually had any representative on here yet. We're still hoping that'll happen soon. Manny, don't make me fire you. I'm kidding. But it'd be great, get somebody on here. But we have talked about this a few times, and it is based on, of course, these awesome, beautiful Shiba dogs that you are very familiar with. I'm sure, especially if you're in the crypto space, you're super familiar. It's KurumiBNB.com. Obviously, they're on Binance, and they're trying to follow in the footsteps of these famous tokens that you would recognize, like Doge. Shiba Inu was another one. Nero was another one, and Kokoro. I believe it's a similar developers to Nero and Kokoro as well. Kokoro hit 100 million. Nero got up into the billions, I believe. Obviously, Shiba Inu and Doge. I don't have to get into that, but they're absolutely mooned. And these guys, they are bringing this new dog, Kurumi. It's from the same family that had these dogs, and they're pushing hard for this one. They're getting their position right now, ready for this market to turn as well. And you could be looking at the next big dog meme. Like I said, it's from the same family, and the other dogs have passed on or whatever. We all know doggy lives, how long they last or whatever happens. But this is the latest dog that they have gotten to the Kabosu family, which is Kurumi. So this is, like I said, there's a little language barrier. That's why we've been having issues getting somebody on, because they're fully based in Japan. But you can see this is what they're trying to mimic, and I believe there's a lot of the community, a lot of similar people that are involved in this, that were involved in Nero, maybe Kokoro as well. But again, that's why we'd like to get somebody on, just to kind of clarify a lot of these things. But these guys have been doing awesome. They've been on our chart for, since they got the bot in, since the first weeks of it. And they're looking at doing a big global initiative as well for doggies throughout the world, to be announced once they kind of move a little forward, I'm sure. But their chart's been looking good. Community over there seems super bullish. They're holding the floor. Seems like a pretty strong community. Want to check out the X here, Sean? We see if they got any updates right now.
See,
this is Kurumi CTO. The handle is Kurumi CTO.
400 members in the Kurumi community. Nice. Solid community. Because it's not like getting a YouTube a Twitter follower. You actually have to go through the steps to join the community. Solid. It's a solid community. Let's see. Congratulations to Kurumi for once again topping the Binance meme rank list. So that's cool. They're definitely doing their thing with Binance. Of course, we have our little stories going on that they post every day. Yeah, nothing crazy going on, but yep.
They're just doing their thing right now. Like I said about all the other projects, everybody, like I said, is just keeping the head above water, staying visible, not expending too much ammo, but just kind of positioning themselves and growing and building as much as they can. Any project can in this time, depending on the resources they got. But this looks like a pretty strong play. And you always see that with the dog memes too, because you know how a dog meme can hit. This thing can just go to the moon in seconds, depending on whatever might happen. But you know, it seems like these guys are trying to position themselves anyway to be that next one. It's not like there's not a lot of competition out there, but for sure they seem to be holding it down and growing over time. Again, like 400 members, that's a great milestone, guys. There's no doubt about it. Getting 400 actual organic members in your X community is no easy feat. That's a fact, especially for when you're in crypto. There's so many other things you can get involved in. There's so much competition when you're looking. So that's a great achievement. Congratulations to you guys. How's our chat looking today, Sean?
If I had to guess, 1.8 million. Let's see. 1.8 million.
Oh, stablecoin. There it is.
Yep.
Kurumi stablecoin, guys.
Who needs USDT when you got Kurumi?
It's true. It's true.
134,000 in volume. So yeah, very solid, guys. Their charts definitely reliable. And again, almost everything we're covering is just kind of consolidated. I mean, I can guess the market caps almost before we even pull up the chart. Because they're, solid projects. Again, that's what you want to see in these solid projects at this moment in time. And yeah, guys, we keep accumulating and our time will come.
Where's Manny today? Probably still sleeping. Actually, Sing, he is just waking up right now. So you better type into the chat and say, good morning, Manny. I hope you're enjoying your breakfast. He says he gets up every day and watches this.
About to get those Wheaties, watching some Moon or Dust trending.
Manny, tell us, what's your favorite breakfast, brother? What do you eat for better be
Wheaties.
Yeah, Wheaties. Yeah, Cheerios, Lucky Charms. I hear they're hitting the top of the food pyramid these days. They're so healthy. That's awesome. Anyway, so are you an orange juice continental guy, Manny? Like some orange juice with your Cheerios in the morning? Hey, you bacon and eggs guy? Sushi guy? Hey, maybe. I'm not sure exactly what the Asian people eat in the morning for the most part. I'm sure obviously varies, but I'd be curious to know. Let us know, Manny, what you having for breakfast this morning, brother. What's your routine? We want to know all about it. But yeah, let's I think that's it for Kurumi for today. I know we've talked about it many times. I'm hoping we do get someone on to talk about it eventually. We've covered them so much. I really wish we can get someone to come on, but I'm sure I'm confident we will at some point here. But yeah, shout out to the Kurumi peeps. Appreciate you guys constantly voting, getting the bot in and showing the support for us here, what we're doing too. So, hey, it's free advertising, everybody. We're live across multiple channels here: YouTube, X, Twitch, Telegram, soon to be Rumble. You're not going to get exposure like this anywhere else in the crypto space. Certainly not for free. So my advice to you right now would be go and install the bot and be ready for next week. Next Monday, we'll be back again, of course, with the trending. Wednesday, we will have our prime time again, as always, prime time game show itself. So you want to get this bot installed as soon as possible and be ready for Monday. Now we're going to be coming into the holiday break here, Christmas. So get it locked in, get voting, take advantage of what we're offering here, guys. It does not cost any money. Go, you add the mod trending bot. It'll prompt you to open your Telegram. You add it to your group, give it the admin permissions, and then get your community voting. It's literally that simple. You want to get into the top spot here, into the top 5, and be highlighted on the show Monday to Friday, 5 days a week, noon PST. We go live. That is 3 Eastern, I believe, which is 2 Central. And any of those days, we'll check just before the show, see what the top 5 are, highlight them. If you're in the number 1 spot, we'd love to have you on the show as well. Anybody can come on the show, but if we have you on the number 1 spot, we do like to try and do an interview with some representative from the community, make a clip out of it, push that out through our socials as well after the fact, and give you that extra level of exposure. And of course, you can obviously, based on our revenue stream set up here as well as part of what we're building, you can pay to get your way into the top 5 by boosting your token. You can get the top 5, top 3 straight to the number 1 spot if you want really good rates, or you can take a vote multiplier where it'll give you 1.2x, 1.5x, or a 2x for an hour. So you can kind of time it just before we go live, get your community ready, get your 2x multiplier or whatever it is. Everybody get voting, hit the top spot, and take advantage of that and get on the show. Like I said, it's 100% free to get this VOD installed. It's not intrusive. It's not spammy. I promise. We fixed that. And we do have the next version hopefully coming out here very soon as well. So yeah, head on over to the Moon or Dust website, moon-or-dust.fun. Let me pull it up here. Soon to be a new web address, which we're sorting out. Thanks again to my staff for bringing that to our attention. I didn't realize how sick I was of getting saying this address, but that's going to be changed soon. But yeah, head on over there. And of course, we do have the NFTs, which are live also right now. Click Mint Mod NFT right there. There's only 250 that are going to be available ever. And you can share in our success with what we're doing here with the trending show, with the revenue stream that I just talked to you about as far as the bot goes. And of course, then we also will be doing show sponsorships, not just on the trending show, but also on the game show itself. And then we also do Moon or Dust reviews like Sean's been doing with Krypton Calls. He's going to be moving that over here as well and doing his token reviews from Moon or Dust, tying it into the brand. That's going to be another revenue stream that's going to be coming in here. So again, if you do want to take advantage and let our success also be your success, go on over to the website, moon-r-dust.fun, click the Mint Mod NFT up here and get one. Now it's on 250. There's Solana each, and the door will be closing on the 20th is the last time you're going to be able to pick one of these up. So don't delay. If you want to be involved with what we're doing here, do that. And of course, hey, if you want to just come on over and pick up a bag of the Moon or Dust token yourself, you can do that too. All the links and stuff are there on the website, moon-r-dust.fun, and you can see right down here, you can copy that and paste it to wherever you do your trading and get that done. And of course, we do have the milestones based on the NFTs, which do facilitate the token. 100 sold, we do a 5 sol, live, burn and earn. The rev share increases to 10%, 200 sold. We get that Christmas special. Rev share increases to 15%. Any money that's left over from the 3K Christmas special will also go to a burn and earn. We expedite the trending bot development, moving it on into the version 2. And of course, we sell out 250 sold. We will pay that $5,000 coin market cap listing for the Moon or Dust token as well. Get that done. Rev share increase to 20%. And we're moving on to the next part of the actual game show itself and getting the development and that moving along as well. So everything you do when you buy those NFTs comes back in here to us, help us develop this, grow this, and build it out. And I hope with the news from like with Fluence and with Azure DeFi, the connections we're making there, expect to see this bot in a lot of telegrams and a lot more exposure coming here very soon once we really kick things off. So now is the time. You want to buy yourself a Christmas present. You want to buy a Christmas present for your project and put it in your treasury and have that generate. And you can use the proceeds to, hey, buy and burn your own token or burn and earn your own token. Who knows? Whatever you like to do. But hey, there's lots of options, but it'll be an awesome Christmas present. I'm going to pick up one or two myself here too as well. So yeah, head on over to the website. All the links are there that you need to get involved with what we're doing here. So again, appreciate all you guys watching. Hey, if you don't want to invest financially, that's totally fine too. Engage, be entertained, hopefully by the content that we're producing with the game show, with the trending show, and just share our content around. That's totally fine too. If that's all you got, I understand times are tough out there. And anything helps. Anything helps us as far as, like I said, the financial stuff, that's up to you. But as far as the content, commenting, interacting, engaging with it, joining our Moon or Dust community. And again, of course, when that next version of the bot rolls out, could be very soon actually, that it will require anybody to vote will have to be in the Moon or Dust Telegram channel. So that's going to be another thing. So expect to see that Telegram channel start to fill up very, very quickly as soon as we roll out that next version of the bot. Anything I forgot there, Sean?
Nothing you forgot, but this I do want to hit on.
Yep. All right. Let me get you sorted here. All right.
All right, so check out this tweet right here. So meme coin dominance is now approaching the same lows we had in the 2022 bear market. This was the FTX. So remember the sentiment after FTX, Celsius, Lunar, 3AC collapse. The trenches are getting close to that mood again. Many think it's over, which anytime we're in a down market, everyone thinks it's over. Bitcoin's going to zero, all that stuff. The strongest run and biggest bounces mostly start from those exact down-only moments. Like it or not, the market has always rewarded the people who stay locked in when it's hard, quiet, and boring. So again, we're reaching that same point. In the 2022 market, reaching those same lows that they rebounded from. And again, at that market, that was understandable with the fear in the market because of these things right here. It was the one and only time that I ever genuinely thought, is crypto done? Like all the years I've been in crypto, that was the one time that I was like, shit, this really may be over. And we're seeing that same fear just doesn't make sense to me, because that was a genuinely scary time. And then when you mix that in with, like, I mean, of course, when I'm looking at it, it's going to say stuff, but, regulatory coming down the pipes, a lot of people trying to get that Bitcoin market structure bill passed before the end of the year, or worst case 2026. You add in those same numbers that we had in 2022 to kind of rebound, but then you add into all these economic stuff and all of these different things going on with regulation. It's just, I really do think we have a crazy 2026 ahead of us, and that's including Lunar Dust, Lunar Pump, Infinion, all the good stuff. But yeah, guys, that's all I got. We had a great week. We're going to go ahead and enjoy the weekend, hang out with the family, all that fun stuff. Get some work in too, as always. But yeah, guys, mostly go enjoy the family. Mr. Pixel, anything you have before we close it out?
Yeah, I mean, I hope everybody has a great weekend. I hope if you're watching this back, you see what we're trying to build here, and you get on board with us in whatever way, shape, or form that you can. Help us push this out again. Like I said, we're trying to build a platform here that's going to elevate all the coming projects that are going to try and launch. You can be damn sure when this market kicks in, you're going to see it everywhere. People are going to be looking, and this platform that we're building here is going to be a very desirable thing, I feel. So the more we keep doing this, the more we keep growing, pushing, developing out. And of course, the NFTs are a massive help in getting us to this next phase. Yeah, we're going to get here. We're going to get there either way. It just expedites the process dramatically for us when we can push these out, get it sold, and move on. So I'm excited for it. Either way, I'm pumped for the future, no matter what. I love what we're doing here. I love the community we have. I love the feedback we've been getting so far. So yeah, I'm really excited, and I hope other people are going to come in and see what we're doing and get involved as well. And I hope everybody has a great weekend.
100%. Yeah, guys. All right. That's going to do it for not only today's, but this week's episode of Lunar Dust, the game show. Now, 5 episodes of Lunar Dust Trend. Of course, we'll be back Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern with another episode of Lunar Dust. Make sure you check out all the tokens that we covered. Obviously, check out Lunar Dust, Lunar Pump, Infinion, all that stuff. But guys, that is going to do it for this episode. I'm DeFi Sean. That is Mr. Pixel. And until we meet again, you know what to do. Trade safe.
Play Moon or Dust live and win big for your community or for yourself. Just don't dust. Tuesday, audience edition. Wednesday, prime time. Thursday, microcap. Think you can take on the whales and walk away with a fat bag? Be our guest for free. Moon or Dust, the most bullish game show in crypto. Visit moon-or-dust.fun for details.